Hi, I'm Judy Biggert, and I'm running for Congress in the newly drawn 11th Congressional District. For many families in suburban Chicago and around the country, no other challenge is more urgent than addressing the daily stress that has resulted from the loss of a paycheck, a drop in income, or uncertainty about having a job next week or next month. Most of us want to spend less time worrying about the future. We want to know that our kids are getting a good education and can find good paying jobs. We want to know that our parents can afford the prescription drugs they need, that our own jobs and retirement will be secure, and that the economy will recover. And we want our lawmakers to put political games aside and work together to get this country back on track. That's my mission. And with the support of voters in the new 11th District, I will continue to fight for these goals. Washington doesn't need leaders who are stuck on the same failed policies of stimulus spending and taxpayer-funded bailouts that sent our economy on a downward spiral. Instead, I'm focused on long-term solutions like broad-based tax reform and regulatory relief. By simplifying the tax code, closing loopholes, and lowering tax rates on all Americans, we can create a better environment for businesses and workers to thrive. The current administration has created a red tape factory by proposing, in 2011 alone, over 400 new regulations that have the potential to burden job creators with more than $70 billion in new compliance costs. I'm committed to rolling back unnecessary, expensive regulations that are putting a lead weight on job creation. Here at home, I'm working to help individuals and small businesses find new economic opportunities in these tough times by hosting job fairs and small business fairs. I have also spearheaded initiatives to help families fight foreclosure and stay in their homes. As chairman of the Financial Services Subcommittee on Insurance, Housing, and Community Opportunity, I have worked to preserve funding for housing counselors, and I fought to end mortgage loan schemes that have done more harm than good for troubled homeowners. In order to create a path to economic prosperity for our employers and our families, Washington must reduce the size of our nation's $15 trillion debt that is draining our economy. Our debt is now larger than the entire U.S. economy, and we're borrowing more than 40 cents on the dollar. Washington needs serious leaders who are willing to make tough spending cuts so that we won't become another Greece. We must protect the future of our children and grandchildren. I'm a mother of 4 and a grandmother of 9, and our country's future fiscal health is very important to me. I want my family to have the same economic opportunities I've had, and I want that for your families too. Washington is broken. Too many people there are more focused on the next election than working together to fix our nation's problems today. But rest assured, I'm focused on moving this country forward, not playing politics. In fact, my Democrat colleagues have voted me one of the most bipartisan members of Congress. I plan to hold on to that reputation by working with members on both sides of the aisle to achieve results that matter for the people in the 11th Congressional District. I will work with my colleagues to pass a long-term transportation reauthorization bill so that our communities have the resources they need to improve our roads, bridges, and public transportation infrastructure. As a member of the Science Committee, I'll continue to promote federal investment in scientific research and development at our national laboratories like nearby Argonne and Fermilab. Innovations made here in Illinois will help us overcome our greatest challenges, from dependence on foreign oil to the need for breakthrough medicines. I've always said that the greatest innovations and the best ideas don't come from the bureaucrats in Washington, they come from people here at home. That was certainly the case back in 2008 when 4 veterans approached me with the idea of converting the emergency room at the old Silver Cross Hospital in Joliet into a healthcare facility for veterans. It was a long road and a tough fight, but thanks to the help of local veterans, Silver Cross, the VA, and a bipartisan coalition, we were able to make their plan a reality, with the new clinic scheduled to open in 2013. And it's important priorities like this: expanding veterans care, strengthening our small businesses, improving our classrooms, and creating jobs that will always be my focus as your representative for the 11th Congressional District. I humbly ask for your vote and your support, and I would love to learn your opinions on the major issues facing our country. Together, we can get this country back on track.